Okay, so I'm going to show off Ibuki's changes in Ultra, just a few of them. It's only been out for a couple of days. First thing first, sorry about the quality, but there should be no shaky cam. Okay, right off the bat, Ibuki is now able to cancel the second hit of her fast standing hard punch. This was never really used beforehand, but I'm not too sure if I would ever use it for a standard poke, but it does allow you to sort of kara cancel into the Sumuji, which is pretty nice. You can use it to move forward faster. You can, you know, sort of step forward and jump back if you like. I think this is a really cool new poking mechanic that she has. You wouldn't really use it for any of the specials. Maybe just the Sumuji. So you can do wall combos from like halfway out. Next change is actually Tiger Combo 6 and Tiger Combo 8, if I remember those properly. Now you can see they sort of cause a techable knockdown, but they also cause a juggle state. Now this allows for some really cool things. First of all, this combo here, this used to be Ibuki's most powerful way to get the super to hit. Now actually the most powerful way to get the super hit is just like this, which is a lot easier to do, extremely reliable. It's also very good. You can go into Rider without, you know, cancelling. You can cancel to get the same mix-up you used to be able to get with the command dashes. And it requires you no meter to do it like middle out. You'll probably do it off the Tiger Combo 4. It's cool because it also hits low in the middle of the combo, so sometimes that catches people. This is a really good move as well because it's a lot safer, because if you wanted to get this sort of damage where you go into as few hits into Haki Katsugiri as possible into super, it was just kind of unsafe, or you'd have to waste your super to make the Katsugiri safe. However, for this, you know, if it doesn't hit, you can just back away, jump away, and, you know, this is something you used to be able to do, like kick Sumuji, to, you know, sort of go into a block string. This is -1. It's like, I think it's -1 and -2. I know Ryu super can punish it. The Capra should be able to punish it, and Chun-Li, but not many characters, and it's only their supers. However, they did take away. They increased Ibuki's walk speed, but they took away something which I personally thought was one of her best pokes, which is sorry, let's just make him block. Is that this? It used to annoy me that some characters it used to whiff on, now it whiffs on every single character. What this means is that there's almost absolutely no point using Tiger Combo 10 as a poke unless you're absolutely sure it hits, because if it gets blocked and you sort of press the second kick, it's extremely unsafe. You used to be able to do the second kick into a Sumuji, which is something EO used to use. You don't have to super jump cancel or anything like that. Just go straight into Ultra 1. So you can see like that does 509 damage. If you were to go into, let's say, this combo to cause a hard knockdown, it does less damage. So, you know, now this is a very easy way to sort of spend the Ultra 1, use it as a combo, and also get a hard knockdown, untechable knockdown. Also, now one of the system changes to Ultra Street Fighter 4 that you all know about is that the delayed wake up is able to do, which means if you have muscle memory and you want to do sort of vortex like this, and if the person delays their wake up on a hard knockdown, then the standard vortex will essentially be unsafe. That's something that all of us Ibuki players have to explore. We don't know yet the best way to sort of option select or deal with delayed wake up. But for now, we just sort of have to react and guess. Try to go into the kunai a little less often. If we mess up a jump in, at the very least, you know, it will look something like this. We can still go into her new crouching light punch, which is, I personally think that this is an amazing change for Ibuki. Her crouching light punch is now 3 frames, which makes a combo like this. Makes a combo like that a lot easier to do. The crouching light kick and the crouching light punch. It's now a combo that anyone can do, whereas before it used to be 1 frame. Before I used to go into the crouching light kick into standing light punch, but that didn't work with every character. So, you know, it makes certain combos easier. It also, there's one change, another system change that they made with this game. It doesn't affect the Ibuki, but they essentially made Shoryuken FADC -5, so they made this unsafe. However, for Ibuki, that change didn't happen, so you can still do sort of like Yates Kazugiri dash forward and apply some pressure. Now before, this was a very bad habit of mine in the older versions, but I used to sort of always go into the standing hard kick, and because the standing hard kick is unsafe, you know, I'd cancel that into a Samuji, or sometimes I just go into a dash and apply pressure and whatever. But people used to, you know, they can jab for it. What did a sort of like a frame trap for crouch text, but you know, I would get hit out of it a lot, and generally it's kind of unsafe thing to do. So the fastest move to go into after this used to be close standing light punch. And the problem with close standing light punch or target combo 4, I know they fixed it quite a bit. They increased the hitbox so it doesn't happen so much. But still, if you can sort of see sometimes the target combo 4 is not very reliable, and that in fact, in the sense that the second hit would sort of whiff sometimes, and this is something that it still hasn't been fixed. I consider it a bug because they've been trying to fix this for a while and everyone's been sort of complaining about it. In a new game, Elena's hitbox, this happens all the time. But anyway, going back to the crouching light punch, because it's 3 frame, going into crouching light punch like this is just as good. Crouching light punch can also be option selected with, you know, like Ultra 2 or crouching hard kick and stuff. So in general, if you do like an EX Kajigiri, it's a good idea to go into crouching light punch. It's a sneak peek of one of the matchup changes for Ibuki. When it comes to Akuma, one of the changes for him is that he can no longer cancel his crouching heavy kick into Ultra 1, or he can no longer option select it. So this allows this sort of punish to actually work now. Let me just get up there. So you'll no longer get punished out of trying to perform that punish, which is something that used to happen to me a lot.